Opposers, the midterms are coming, and we need to keep our eyes open for the next crop of Trumps. You're not going to find them in the middle where the mainstream lives. You're going to find them on the outside, like the tastiest part of the pineapple. This is Fringewatch 2018. Tonight we're looking at West Virginia. Republicans see it as a prime target for picking up a Senate seat from the Democratic incumbent Joe Manchin, a man so elitist, his last name is Manchin. Who's his chief of staff, Doug Infinity Pool? Give me a break. This race is so important, Fox News hosted their Republican primary debate last night in prime time, 6 months before the general election. And that's a big deal, because Fox had to bump its normal 6:30 show, There's an Immigrant in Your House Right Now. So, let's see which one of these three Republican candidates is going to get into Washington and blow things up. First, this is Representative Evan Jenkins, former Democrat. Woof, can't cure that. Pass. Next. Here we have State Attorney General Patrick Morrisey. Attorney General of what? The deep state? Drain the swamp. Next. Okay, here's Don Blankenship, CEO. Okay. Explosion in a mine, violated safety standards, a year in federal prison. Whoa! Swipe in whatever direction is the sex one. This is that sweet fringe I've been craving. Now, I like him on paper. He's got a perfect resume. But does he have that electric showmanship that'll rock an arena? Roll his campaign ad.
Politicians are running a lot of crazy ads. They blew up the coal mine and then put me in prison. Now they're running the ads that say the coal mine blew up and I went to prison. There's no surprise there. But if you want jobs, if you want to end the drug epidemic and you want to protect the unborn, you need to vote for me. One of my goals as U.S. Senator will be to ditch Cocaine Mitch. When you vote for me, you're voting for the sake of the kids.
No. To be clear, he didn't mention kids in that ad until the very end. But he did mention going to jail for a coal mine explosion twice in the first 10 seconds. That's a hell of a campaign ad. Blankenship is such an outsider that he spent 12 months inside a prison because maybe he conspired to willfully violate safety standards at a mine he owned that maybe led to an explosion that definitely killed 29 people. But it wasn't his fault, unless you believe the several investigations that took place. But who does? I trust an investigation as far as I can obstruct it. And you know, we haven't even gotten to this part.
Ditch Cocaine Mitch.
Yes. Cocaine Mitch. One-word nickname. It's very presidential. Now, I'll let Fox's own Bret Baier explain.
You have called the Senate Majority Leader Cocaine Mitch, a reference to an allegation that drugs were found on a ship in 2014 owned by his father-in-law.
Yes, now everyone deserves to be named after something found on their father-in-law's ship. That's why my nickname is Hostage Situation. Well, Cocaine Mitch just makes sense. That guy is bouncing off the goddamn walls.
And I wanted to give you a few of the highlights and then see what you'd like to talk about.
Slow down, Mitch! Your heart's gonna explode! But Don's also been catching heat from liberals for calling McConnell's cocaine boat-owning father-in-law a potentially racist slur. But he put that issue to bed last night.
I don't see this insinuation by the press that there's something racist about saying a China person. Some people are Korean persons and some of them are African persons. It's not any slander there.
Yeah, no big deal. I agree, it's just a descriptor. Plus, person is inclusive, like mine explosion person or employee murderer person. And if Blankenship wasn't Trumpy enough for you, don't worry. He brought swag.
You were going to bring props, and we had to kind of take them away from you. And you had these hats that said Ditch Mitch. And it was against the rules, so we said no to that.
Yes, they said no to that. And it's a shame we'll never get to see those hats due to those airtight policies of Fox News. Damn Bret Baier's journalistic integrity. Yes, Blankenship is clearly the senator we need in West Virginia. A mind-exploding, insult-slinging outsider with a mustache that says, "Why, yes, I do enjoy 1960s pornography." And even some stupid Democrats are getting in on the Don train, with a Democratic super PAC putting $1.2 million against Jenkins to try to boost Blankenship, because they think this fringe outsider could never win a general election against their candidate. A strategy that has absolutely never backfired. So, good luck, Don, you beautiful outsider. I'm counting on you to keep your campaign together no matter how good you are at blowing things up.